Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 2, and today the topic our group will discuss is overtourism in Malaysia and what the consequences on the environment. Before that, my name is Azme. I'm as a representative number 1, and I will tell you guys what is overtourism. Overtourism occurs when too many tourists visit a destination, causing overcrowding, environmental damage, and negative impacts on local communities and culture. It can lead to issues like pollution, rising on living costs, and strained infrastructure. Popular destinations like Kuala Lumpur and Sampurna, Sabah have implemented measures to manage over-tourism and promote sustainable tourism. So, to further our discussion today, I would like to passing the next slide to Masha Christina.
Next, I will continue with the impact of over-tourism in Malaysia and its consequences on the environment. The first impact is the destruction of forest area. In this case, many forest areas have been explored by humans to develop a rapid development. So, many valuable natural treasures are lost due to human exploration, and more flora and fauna habitats are being destroyed because of the tourism sector that needs to be developed. For example, the opening of an artificial lake, which is Tasikini in Terengganu, that becomes the center of the tourism sector. It would also give an impact on user where there is a lack of natural resources. They will be affected when there are forest resources that are difficult to obtain, such as wood, herb, honey, and others. This can cause the cost of raw material will increase due to very limited demand.
So I will continue our present with talk about impact of erosion and landslide problem. So we have a three impact. For the first impact is on environment, and we have a 3 point. For the first point is loss of fertile land. Erosion remove the topsoil layer that rich in nutrient. This reduce soil vertically affecting agriculture and natural vegetation. Moving on to the second point is impact of water pollution. Erosion carries slid sediment and chemical such as the fertilizer on pesticides into the river, lake and seas. The pollution water source degraded the water quality. The last point is destruction species. Erosion and landslide can destroy worldwide habitat such as forest, river bank and coastal area. Second impact is economy. The first point is infrastructure damage. Landslide can destroy roads, building and resulting in high repair costs. For example, landslide in highly region often disrupt transportation and logistics. The second point is environmental restoration cost. The restoration effect area requires significant cost for activities like reforestation, drain repairs and construction of retaining wall. And the last point is loss of agriculture land. Several soil erosion render farmless unproductive. So effect to the farmer income. The last impact is on human safety and life. For the first point is loss of life and properties. Landslide can cause facilities and destroy homes, school, and other buildings, particularly in steep or highly areas. So the second point is displacement of population. So resident in high areas can forced to relocate due to landslides and causing social discomfort and loss of homes. For the last point is health risk. Erosion that contaminates water source and waterborne disease like cholera in additionally can cause respiratory problem.
My name is Nurhazika Farhana and I'm going to continue the presentation. For the next point is marine pollution. Malaysia has 25 small islands ranging from uninhabited one to those serving as administrative centers or owned by federal territories. These islands are popular tourist destinations contributing to the country's tourism income. For example, like common activities, snorkeling, diving, and swimming, human actions such as uncontrolled coral picking and the construction of accommodation facility have harmed coral reefs. Sediment from construction and irresponsible tourist behavior like pulling out reef while boating have further contributed to the damage.
My name is Nuriza, so I will continue the next slide about the point A pollution. Air pollution is the presence of pollutant in the environment that can harm human health, other animals, and the environment. Air pollutions occur when gases, fine particle, or chemical are released into the air in amounts that excess acceptable level for the environment. Among the effect that can be found by the environment due to excessive tourists coming in Malaysia is the transportation of tourists. Most of the tourists who come use air transportation, so airplanes are the main contribute that cause carbon dioxide emissions and accelerates climate change. Tourists who come in a large number not only use domestic flight but also internationals ones who come and contribute to the high carbon emissions. Other than that, when tourists come to Malaysia, they also use land vehicle such as tourism buses, rental car, and even motorcycle that produce a lot of gas dangerous. For example, land vehicle use a lot of carbon monoxide gas and nitrogen oxide and fine particles. Therefore, the problem of the excessive arrival of tourists can have a bad effect, which is air pollution of to the environment.
However, there are a solution to deal with the problem of over-tourism in Malaysia. The first solution is gazette the area as a protected place. In this solution, the government have played the important role, which is they can take a step by gazetting the forest area as a protected place. This is to prevent the area from being explored or invaded by people or any party for the purpose to develop the place. This can reduce tourism place that involve forest area that result in environmental damage. By doing this, it can avoid the over-tourism in Malaysia that give an impact to the environment.
Last but not least, I would like to discuss the solution is control of logging and development activities. So how? We can do stop illegal logging, development control in sensitive areas, and environmental impact assessment (EIA). So moving on to the refer to the stop illegal logging, we can do enforcement law, communities involvement, technology use, international cooperative. And moving on to the develop control in sensitive area, we can do a zoning, planning for sustainability, strict permitting, ongoing monitoring. And the last one is environmental impact assessment. We can through the EIA process, public input, baseline studies. In conclusion, to protect environment, we need strong laws, uh, communities involved, and the use for the technology to stop illegal activities like illegal. Sustainability development should be carefully planned, and projects should be regularly monitoring to avoid damage. By working together, we can ensure a healthy planet for the future. That's all from me.
For the next solution is community involvement. Firstly, community-based conservation program. Local communities can organize awareness campaign to educate tourists and residents about the environmental impact of their action. Secondly, education and awareness. Local communities can organize awareness campaign to educate tourists and residents about the environmental impact of their action. And lastly, sustainable tourism practice. Communities can work with local businesses and tourism operators to promote sustainable tourism practices such as reduced plastic use.
I will continue the next slide, which is the point of controlling number of the tourists. Among the measures that can overcome the problem of excessive tourist arrival that can have a negative impact on the environment is to use a tourism quota system by setting a maximum limit on the number of tourists who can enter an area in a certain period. For example, the tourism management can only accept 500 tourists for a day to the national park or islands. This is because this quota system can ensure that sensitive areas such as forest, reef, a small island, or coral reef do not experience excessive pressure that can damage the ecosystem. So, this quota system is very effective if done because it can help in protecting the environment and also the life of the ecosystem from being polluted due to the excessive arrival of a tourist to an area such as an area that in the focus of tourism. This initiative need to be implemented in helping the environment to be more protected than polluted use to the unethical behavior or attitude of some tourists.
So after we hear all the problem and the solution about what the overtourism can causes to environmental, we can assume that overtourism in Malaysia leads to environmental issues such as destruction of forest area, lead to marine pollution, air pollution, and erosion and landslide problem. Especially in popular destinations like Kuala Lumpur and Malacca, it threatens ecosystem, wildlife, and local communities by increasing waste, straining resource, and causing degradation of natural sites. To prevent long-term damage, sustainable tourism practice, better visitor management, and community involvement are essential to balance tourism growth with environment. So that for from us, I hope our slide can give you benefit and information about the what over tourism can damage the environmental in Malaysia. So thanks for watching.